Don't let it be forgot, that once there was a spot, for one brief, shining moment that was known as Camelot. There'll be great presidents again. But the margin is narrow, but the responsibility is clear. A nation reveals itself not only by the men it produces but also by the men it honors, the men it remembers. Domestic policy can only defeat us, foreign policy can kill us. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. If not us, who? If not now, when? This country cannot afford to be materially rich and spiritually poor. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. We subject all facts to a prefabricated set of interpretations. We enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. World peace, like community peace, does not require that each man love his neighbor, it requires only that they live together with mutual tolerance, submitting their disputes to a just and peaceful settlement. Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education. The human mind is our fundamental resource. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. The supreme reality of our time is the vulnerability of this planet. The greater our knowledge increases, the more our ignorance unfolds. A child miseducated is a child lost. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. Our problems are man-made, therefore they can be solved by man. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope or dream which, fulfilled, can be translated into benefit for everyone and greater strength for our nation. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. Children are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for the future. Mothers all want their sons to grow up to be president, but they don't want them to become politicians in the process. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. Mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard, because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive and unrealistic. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. It is an unfortunate fact that we can secure peace only by preparing for war. Life is never easy. There is work to be done and obligations to be met, obligations to truth, to justice, and to liberty. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. The courage of life is often a less dramatic spectacle than the courage of a final moment, but it is no less a magnificent mixture of triumph and tragedy. We are not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through that darkness to a safe and sane future.
Tell us in the comments which famous and successful person's sayings and quotes you like the most. And which style of video do you like more? Subscribe to the channel. Thanks.